What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk to you about something that's crazy. And it also goes to show you that actions you do in the past can catch up to you in the future. Another thing I want to add before I tell you about this story is I'm amazed at how many men and women cannot control their sexual urges. No matter what the age the person is, condition the person is, or the environment they're in that's not even set up for said urges to even be an issue at that time. This woman right here that you see, her name is Brandy James. This story happened in St. Louis, Missouri. She's 25 now, but this apparently happened when she was 22 years old. This woman has a bond right now of $300,000 and she's sitting in jail due to an inappropriate relationship. And when I say inappropriate, that's the least term I could use to define what happened with her and this 13-year-old girl. This woman right here was a church member and pulled the 13-year-old girl out of church. The reason why she was busted as of now, and the reason why this has come to fruition, the mother of this 13-year-old girl at the time, just recently read the girl's diary, who had explicit details about her and Miss Brandy James's relationship. Sickening. Take a look.
Authorities say this all came to light when the victim's mother looked at her daughter's diary. Investigators telling me this morning that the suspect in this case is behind bars at this hour here at the County Justice Center on a $300,000 cash-only bond. St. Louis County Police identifying the suspect as 25-year-old Brandy James. Authorities want you to see a picture of James because they are concerned that there could be additional victims. James is charged with 2 counts of statutory sodomy or attempted statutory sodomy and 1 count of child molestation 3rd degree. Court documents say the victim in this case is just 13 years old. Authorities say James and the victim met at the House of Deliverance Church on St. Charles Rock Road in Bridgeton. Investigators telling us the crimes happened between January and November of 2022 when James was 22 years old. Authorities say when the 13-year-old's mother read her daughter's diary, she discovered that her daughter had been sexually involved with James. Investigators tell us information on the victim's phone supports the allegation that she and James had engaged in sodomy at least twice. Court documents say the victim told investigators about the episodes. The documents also reveal that James made admissions to others but refused to speak with police. The senior pastor for the House of Deliverance, Eric Battle, telling us in the statement, Brandy James is not now, nor has ever been, an employee nor mentor at the House of Deliverance Church. Her relationship with the alleged victim took place outside of the church without any involvement with the church. All employees and volunteers at the church are required to submit and pass a criminal background check. The church has been willing to assist in the investigation in any way. Battle does confirm that James was a member of that church. If you believe you were victimized by Brandy James, you are encouraged to call the St. Louis County Police Department's Child Abuse Unit. That number 314-615-5400. And Brandy James is set for a bond reduction hearing next week. For now, live in Clayton, Chris Bernier, Fox News.
Oh, catch that. You see that at the end? The news reporter forgot his chain of thought. He was like, Chris Bernier, Fox News. Anyway, shout out to him. But another story of an outrageous myriad of sexual acts. 13 years old, that girl don't know nothing about nothing. What you over there dealing with her for? Said she has a couple of counts of sodomy and child molestation. You run around eating out kids. Fuck wrong with you? Seriously, you a kid yourself, 23 years old, 22 years old at the time. You know it's a big difference between you and a 13-year-old. But like You seen what you seen, and like a lot of idiots out here, your compulsions overrid your ability to rationalize with yourself. You know, when we were younger, used to tell dudes, don't let your dick run your life. Meaning, you know, men, we charged in sexual beings off of hormones and, you know, testosterone and stuff like that, that makes us want to be physical. Even up until the time we're on our deathbed, sex is something that's wired into our thinking. And when you got women doing the same type of stuff, man, that's scary. That's scary. I remember when I first started doing these type of stories, I'm like, you start to see a rise in women that are starting to think like men on a sexual level as far as relationships and dealing with the opposite sex. That's scary. This girl was in church scoping a kid, finagled her way in the position where she was around the kid, and this stuff happened. I said this happened between January 1st of 2022 and November 30th of 2022. So that's what, 11 months, an 11-month tryst with a 13-year-old child. She went home and wrote the stuff in her diary. Now they talking about she ain't cooperating with police. It don't matter. Once they slap that pedophile moniker on you, that sexual predator moniker on you, and then they got the phone records that show that the shit did happen. It's bad. Bad. I would never put myself in that position. I don't see why the urge is so strong in people that they put themselves in a position to where everything can come back at them, and they have a hard time explaining that it didn't happen as a grown-up when a child said it did, and it's a paper trail or a text trail or just a diary saying something happened. I ain't got nothing to say. So you think being silent is going to work in your defense? Come on, man. Come on, this is stupid. $300,000 cash only bond this girl got. And she's sitting up there tight-lipped because she knows she's wrong. I mean, she's not even a bad looking chick. She's still young. Probably don't even like girls. But either way, that diary told everything. You know what I'm saying? And can you imagine being a parent, thinking your kid is a good kid? Let me go through a diary and see something. I mean, I don't even know why you're looking through somebody's diary, but like, just go through the diary and then boom, there it is, 2 years ago. Freak shit. Now questions is raised. You got to go tell your kids you looked in a diary, which is a bad move anyway, but good thing she did, because this is crazy stuff. I don't understand. It ain't nothing. And this is just from a male standpoint of the way I look at this type of stuff, y'all. There's nothing, like you see some of the smallest kids getting touched inappropriately, and it's like they're not even mentally on the sexual level that a grown-up is, but a grown-up comes and brings that to them. And it ruins their lives. It ruins their mentality of, of how we see each other, and it takes a lot of the innocence away from them. I mean, that right there should be preserved. That should be something worth fighting for. You know, the mental and physical stability and growth of younger people, that should be shielded away from this type of stuff. You ever notice in movies now, they used to have different ratings? Now, a rated R movie back in the day is a rated PG movie now. Or remember we had that NR rated, that NR, like it was higher than rated R. Now that's a regular rated R movie. It's the craziest thing. Like they had all of this stuff in place, and now all of a sudden it don't mean nothing no more. There's nothing for a little kid to grab a phone and know what it looks like for somebody to get their brains blown out or be on these death sites and stuff. And then you wonder why there's a bunch of psychopaths and predators around here. Kid can go, most people ain't even minding their kid's phone or got filters on the phone where the kids can't go see vulgar, sexual, and indecent stuff. That's why these younger kids now, their minds are a little bit more advanced. And with them hitting puberty and stuff, we got babies all over the place, and we got a large rash of a bunch of people out here that are sexual predators and doing inappropriate things when they see somebody that turns them on. And that's the scary part. I can get on the internet right now and pull something as recent as this morning of somebody doing something inappropriate, either with a child or just out in public. They're grabbing women and just humping on them in the street and then running off, grabbing them, trying to snatch children and put them in vans. We got serious problems. I mean, this whole thing, like, America is not even America no more. If you sit back and don't look through rose-colored glasses and look at the crimes and look at the stuff that's happening and the actual danger that all of us face, no matter what color, religion, or creed, background we come from, when we walk out the door from any type of predator, whether it's sexual or not. That's why I do this stuff on my channel. Because, I mean, predators are not playing no more. Neither should we. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. When stuff like this happens, whether it's a woman messing with a girl or a man messing with a boy or vice versa, just an adult messing with a child, period, it messes up the fabric for everybody. You don't know the irreparable damage it did to that girl having a relationship with this woman on a level that the woman, you know, could only give her. We don't. Once you see and experience something, you can't unexperience it. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.